Hey everyone, Adam here. Gonna do something we haven't done in a while. We're gonna do a trailer reaction. This is probably something I should be doing more often because there is a lot of stuff coming out, especially at the beginning of the year. A lot of stuff being announced, a lot of trailers dropping. I think Joey likes having me do these because I'm the least expressive person he knows. I'm actually surprised he wants my opinion at all after the worst of 2022 video we recorded, so listen to that episode on the main Subwizard podcast to see what I'm talking about. Anyway, today's trailer. Evil Dead Rise, the official Red Band trailer. How can you do an Evil Dead trailer other than that? A lot of times with franchises, if it's too long between installments, it's like, come on, is anyone really still interested? Avatar being an exception, I loved it, but I know there are a lot of people who had that sentiment, and we can all forget about Indiana Jones 4. Anyway, personally, I loved the Evil Dead reboot, remake, relaunch, whatever you want to call it, from over 10 years ago now. It's been a while. And I believe this one's following the trajectory. I have not watched this trailer yet, watching it for the first time with you guys, so let's find out. If they're in the cabin, it looks like I got some upgrades.
What's up, sis?
I had the most beautiful dream.
It was the perfect day.
Where did we see this
All I
egg
could
thing
think about
before? I know that was in a
was
different
how
horror
much I
movie.
wanted to cut you all
Something very
open
similar.
and then climb inside your bodies. So that we could
Looks like an
be one
entirely
happy
new
family.
cabin.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother.
What is this, Danny?
I found it.
I'd like to know what from the creators of Mean. Is Sam Raimi involved in some way?
Will I be pretty? Will I be rich?
It's giving me more Exorcist vibes than Evil Dead.
Here's what
Obviously, the
she
Necronomicon
said
makes it
to
Evil Dead,
me.
but with all the possessive sounding stuff.
Open up now.
You don't look so good, Mom.
Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix.
There's the Evil Dead vibes I was looking for.
Future's not ours to see.
I'm getting us out of here. I promise.
You'd be a good mom.
This looks like a lot more straight up horror than the original Evil Dead franchise with the legendary
like
Bruce
kids.
Campbell.
I
I believe the remake was a little bit more in the serious vein too. I haven't seen it in a long time. It looks like quality. I mean, it looks like they put some money into it. It looks like they put some care into it. Still a little bit too much on Exorcist type vibes for me. I don't remember Evil Dead having that kind of thing in it. Maybe it did and I'm just remembering wrong. It does look pretty cool. I do have some concerns, which I guess would be more generic horror concerns. I hope it's not just another torture porn movie, you know, with like the cheese grater on the leg. Of course, you're going to have that kind of cringe stuff. They want to do something in a horror movie that you haven't seen before to make you react. But I hope it's not just relying on those almost cheap kind of things and they forgot to do a good, genuinely creepy movie. Another thing I'm a little bit concerned on, and as I was just saying, I think the other Evil Dead remake that I did just say that I liked doesn't seem to have comedy to it. And I know it's a horror movie, but a lot of horror movies do lighten that tension with some comedy because the two emotions are kind of next door neighbors. Time's gonna tell. I guess overall, I am curious. I'm not gonna be going to the theater for it. At this point, it's a hard pull to get me to go to the theater to see something. It really has to be worthy of the time and the money. Not saying this doesn't look good, but this doesn't look like something I'm gonna miss out on by not seeing it with a theatrical experience, especially with in-home entertainment stuff going up in quality and coming down in price at what seems like a daily basis. So, Evil Dead Rise coming April 21st, as you saw at the end of the trailer. I'm interested. I will be watching it. It's just a matter of when and on what platform. Please remember to like and subscribe, the bell, all that good stuff. We got a lot more content coming. Working on really upping our game with the interviews this year. We're going to be doing more unboxings, more comic reviews, comic creator reviews, actor interviews, director interviews. We're going to try to get... My goal this year is to get behind the scenes and talk to boom operators, sound engineers, soundtrack, scorers, people from all walks of movie and TV making, because it's fascinating. We all want to know how the sausage is made, so let's get into it. Let us know if you want to see more of these trailer reactions. Do you like how I did them? Do you like my styles, or something I could be doing differently? And don't say to change my personality, because I probably should, but it's not going to happen. You could drop us a note in the comments, leave us something on social media. All the accounts will be found after the show and in the show notes. Make sure you listen to So Wizard Podcast every single week wherever you get your podcasts. SoWizardPodcast.com is your resource for reviews, recommendations, videos, merchandise, and more. So Wizard Podcast can also be found on Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you get multiple monthly bonus shows, audio and video. And now that it's 2023 and things in my personal life have settled a little bit, we are bringing back the monthly Star Wars talk, which I'm very excited for. Always up to talk Star Wars. Got a lot of cool Star Wars related things in the works for So Wizard and outside that will eventually make its way to So Wizard. So stay tuned for that in 2023 in the coming months. And on a more personal note, a good friend and I have an ongoing comedy comic series. It's called Social Studies. It's a slice of life, coming-of-age story about a group of friends just navigating all the insanity that goes along with high school. We write it like a sitcom. We do it in the style of the 90s cartoons that we grew up on and love and inspired us. We got a bunch of issues out now. We got a bunch more coming. We're also making big moves for 2023. We're trying to get some YouTube stuff going for that. We're working on a marketing plan, so if anyone has any clue how to do that, definitely drop me a line. Thanks.